Hello, heroes and Zargons. I am Alfred, and this is the Trials and Tribulations of Zargon, a series which details the many ways in which the Emperor's heroes foil Zargon and his minions in their plots to conquer the Empire. In it, we'll review the published quests and any house rules or modifications I'm using to make the game more interesting and challenging. My heroes this campaign are played by a single, experienced player, so they cooperate, share resources, and are wise to the wiles of Zargon. In this episode, we'll cover Quest 11, Bastion of Chaos. We're coming to this quest directly after the Fire Mage because we deliberately skipped Quest 9 and already completed Quest 10. At this point, I began thinking about the narrative coherence of the quest pack, and I had something special planned to make Quest 9 fit better. Matt was fine with that, since Greed eclipsed his desire for fidelity to the original quest pack, and I told him that he would make a bounty in this one. Mentor echoed that information, telling the heroes that lands to the east have been plagued by marauding orcs and goblins. The Emperor has ordered that a band of worthy heroes should be sent forth to destroy them. The orcs are well protected in a strong underground fortress known as the Bastion of Chaos. They are led by a small group of Chaos Warriors. You must fight your way in and kill all of the monsters you find. A hero will be paid a bounty of 10 gold coins for each goblin killed, 20 gold coins for each orc killed, 30 gold coins for each Famir killed, and 50 gold coins for each Chaos Warrior killed. This quest begins in the southwest quadrant in the easternmost 2x6 room. From there, heroes go south to fight a number of orcs and goblins in 3 rooms before gaining the corridors. Once in the corridors, they can go north or east. To the east, they'll find a couple of rooms with orcs, Chaos Warriors, and a weapon rack. Beyond those, there's another corridor leading north past the 3rd room into the central corridor, which has something of a boss fight with 5 monsters and an orc's bane as a reward. If the heroes take the opposite route, they pass through the northwest quadrant, accessing the central room from the north. 2 additional rooms in the eastern quadrant can be accessed off the central quadrant, including an empty chest with a gargoyle trap attached to it. Failing to disarm the trap forces the heroes to fight the only non-bounty monster in the dungeon. This is another quest with a great concept that shows how hard it is to design for all eventualities. The quest works beautifully if 5 players play rules as written, i.e. they don't share treasure. In that case, there's a natural tension between teamwork and selfishness, since players are motivated to try and get as many kills as they can on their own, but to minimize danger to themselves by working together. With only one player running 4 heroes, however, the tension is gone. Even if that player is keeping treasure separately, they can manipulate fights to funnel the treasure to the character who needs it. An easy way to reintroduce that tension here is to introduce time pressure of some sort. That could be done with some sort of time limit, but another option would be to introduce some arrivals controlled by Zargon. If one has access to the Frozen Horror quest pack, an option would be to send a contingent of 4 mercenaries with the heroes as additional volunteers. These characters could be controlled by Zargon and could alternate turns with the heroes. That would create pressure and new strategic positioning decisions for the heroes, who would not only need to be aggressive to get bounty money, but might want also to push into rooms aggressively to reduce space for mercenaries to scan. Obviously, these additions would make the quest easier, but challenge isn't really the point of this quest. The real intrigue is the amount of booty the heroes can escape with. As a side note, the construction of this dungeon is nice in that it transforms wandering monsters from a punishment into a reward, which is a nice reversal of normal expectations. All in all, great concept, easily adjusted for different parameters of different campaigns. If you have another way of introducing time pressure, let's plot together in the comments below. And as always, smash that like and subscribe button for more thoughts on how to ruin a hero's day.